I overthink stuff so much to the point that it's like it becomes anxiety for me. Like I just get anxious because I overthink stuff so much.
Started from the bottom, but I'm headed to the top. I can see they mad, I ain't worried about a op. They want me locked down like they're working for the cops. On a high speed chase, and I ain't gon' stop. Won't flex, but I'm next. Won't flex, but I'm next. They know the things I did and not the things I do.
Yo, why is it that we get so afraid of stuff? Why is it that we have fear? Like when I think about it, like fear is really a mind thing. Is what we tell ourselves. Is us telling ourselves that something bad can happen, something may not go well, something may not work out for us. And that's exactly what fear is. It's a mindset. But imagine if we change that mindset to faith. Just like fear is a mindset, faith is also a mindset. We can choose to believe that these things are going to go good for us. The best is going to happen for us. We're going to achieve whatever it is that we're going to achieve. Like, that's very important for us to do. Like, we really need to focus in on changing our mindset because our mind is really, it can work for us or it can work against us. And I'm trying to make my mind work for me because I feel like a lot of my life, like, I lived in a fear-based mindset. Like I always thought about what can go wrong. And sometimes I still think about what could go wrong instead of me actually moving forward and thinking about the best thing that can happen for me. I say all that to say like take risk. Like take risk. Like a lot of people and me myself, I'm talking to myself too. Not only y'all, I'm talking to myself. Me myself, sometimes I overthink stuff so much to the point that it's like it becomes anxiety for me. Like I just get anxious because I overthink stuff so much, but I'm learning to not do that and just move in faith. Like perfect example, like moving out here to Dallas, like that was me moving off of faith. Like I didn't have a job lined up. I didn't know no one out here. Like I barely knew anything about the city itself. Like I didn't know nothing about Dallas. Like I knew bits and pieces, but for me it was like I didn't know nothing about it because the bits and pieces that I knew didn't give me any evidence that when I moved out here I'll have a great life, or when I move out here it's going to be easy to find a job, or it's going to be easy to find friends, it's going to be easy to just get adjusted to the city. But I had no idea what would have happened. But what I did was I took a leap of faith. Like I took a leap of faith, and it was for me, it was one of those things where it's like it can either go very great, or if it doesn't go great, I will learn lessons from it and I can use those lessons to make my next best move. And fortunately, it's been going great. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like it's been going great. Like everything happens so smoothly. But I feel like a lot of that goes back to just my mindset and just trusting the process, trusting life, trusting God, trusting that everything's gonna work out how it's supposed to work out. And I feel like that's what made it work out the way it did because imagine if I came out here fearful. I wouldn't communicate with people. Like I wouldn't interact with people. I would be too afraid or too in my head thinking about what could go wrong if I do this. Even when it comes to finding a job, like I could have been in my head like, "Oh, it's hard to do it because it wasn't I wouldn't say it was hard to find a job, but it was a process. Like it was a process, and that process involved a waiting process as well because a lot of companies you'll apply for a job and they'll take weeks before they get back to you, and then you have to do 3 4 interviews, and in between those interviews you got to wait like weeks. So the process wasn't hard, it was just long. But in that process I also learned patience as well because I had to wait. Like I had to wait, and I also had to trust the process. So I had to have faith and patience in that process. But yeah, I really feel like it was taking that risk was like one of the greatest risks I could have taken. And I want to challenge y'all. Like I want to challenge y'all to like take a risk, take a leap of faith, step out on faith, see what's going to happen, because if it doesn't go the way you planned for it to happen, I guarantee that you can learn something from it that's going to help you grow, that's going to help you get to that next level and help you make your next best move. You just got to trust. You just got to get out your head. But that's all I want to let y'all know. Like trust the process, get out y'all head, and make that best move.